Hey y'all, this is my review for Basketball Wives, or as we like to call it, Pop Roast, Hoop Dreams and Heifers, Season 10, Episode 2. Let's get into the pointlessness, shall we? So we open with Brandy and Malaysia continuing their argument on the rooftop. Brandy is still stuck on the fact that Malaysia did not contact her when there was a close grief in her family. Malaysia's saying we have not talked in 3 years. I swear I didn't know. I mean, now that Brandy knows this, I feel like she has to take Malaysia at her word. But then I agree with Malaysia when she says Brandy is mad at her about something else other than her father passing and not acknowledging it. Because Brandy tells her, why are you telling all these people that we're good and we're not? And Malaysia says, I didn't say that. And I'm like, well, Malaysia, let's rewind. So you were sitting next to your good girl Jennifer, who you threw a table at one point, and said that, oh, there's no beef between me and her. We just don't speak. I can see how that was interpreted that way. So their conversation ends in a stalemate. So it looks like they're not going to be buddy-buddy anytime soon. But I'm just like, Shawnee, do not have this friendship quarrel extended throughout the season. I do not want this to be like 10 episodes, especially Brandy versus Malaysia, because what they're fighting about, it seems just very arbitrary in my opinion. Like, she didn't steal money from you. She didn't sleep with your man. You know, did she betray you? Because so far it just looked like they lost touch for whatever reason. Somebody close to her died and Malaysia didn't reach out to her and she's been holding on to that. I think I'm just waiting for a different storyline. So they go back to sit with the other ladies and they're both sitting with boot in their mouths right now. And then they each go their separate ways across the party and talks to a friend about the other. Malaysia tells Jennifer that she does not miss Brandy. Brandy tells Brooke that she's hurt. It looks like she's about to cry. Yeah, I wish they would have just resolved it. It seems like this could have been easily fixed, but you know, their egos. And then we got these other random heifers that's just filling up seats. Like, we're just looking at them. Like, I cannot handle another episode of Malaysia and Brandon being the focal point. I am just as stressed watching this as I was Basketball Wives last season. Because I was like, oh my God, we're going to do the OG situation ad nauseum. This better not be it. We've only heard 4 of the cast members speak. 4. So thank God that scene is over. Next, we get like a little montage of what the ladies are doing. Goes on a little bit longer than normal, but now we're with Brooke, who's getting a tattoo right now. We find out that she's married, but is he a basketball player? Because if he's not, then why are you on Basketball Wives? Are you on because of who you dated formerly? She's later joined by Brandy to watch her get a tattoo. Does Brooke know her entire nipple is out? Well, the cameraman noticed at least. Speaking of Brandy, I really have to ask Alex, why does he call her brown gel? Does anybody in the comments know? I'm just curious. Oh, so we found out that Brandy isn't getting a tattoo. She's actually getting her nipples pierced, which is why we already have a sneak preview. We found out that Brooke and Brandy's first time meeting was at Jackie's wedding, and they really hit it off. So they really ain't talking about nothing interesting, so fast forward. Next scene, we're with Duffy and Angel, and they're on a double date at somebody's house having lunch. I still cannot believe Angel Brinks got with Rocco Starr from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Oh my God. She really did that to herself. Oh, they're not talking about signs, are they? They got 10 more seconds before I fast forward. So as they're having conversation, there's notable tension between Angel and her baby daddy. She just called his sign narcissistic, and Duffy asked her, like, what attracted you to him? And she said she didn't know. Ooh, I just knew this was gonna be her plot line as soon as I saw this trick-ass N-word. Like, he's gonna make her life tumultuous while she's like the pregnant wife. He might cheat on her. Angel Brinks, you are better than this. I thought you learned your lesson last time you were on this show. Now he about to make a fool out of you. So now they're arguing with each other in front of Duffy and her man. They could have went on couples retreat. The show comes on right after Basketball Wives. Why did she come on here? So next scene we're with Duffy and she's somewhere in the studio showing off her DJ skills. We get a background on what brought her to DJing, and she's self-taught, and basically one day she just wanted to become a DJ, so she looked for it on YouTube, and magically she DJed for French Montana, who I'm sure was interested in her DJ skills. But hey, if Paris Hilton can DJ, I guess Duffy can too. So she's visited by her husband, well, not her husband, her fiance, her boyfriend. I don't know. She's visited by the man who she had a child with, and they're having a conversation about what she plans on doing with DJing. She wants to hit up French to go back on tour, and he's not all the way on board with that. It looks like he wants her to settle down, and I mean, you can't bring a baby on tour, I'm sure, so he's going to be the one, watching her. So he's insinuating to her that maybe you should settle down. Oh, correction, her man wants her to be a housewife. Duffy says she wants to continue to DJ and she doesn't want to be broke. She does have a point though. She shouldn't quit her career just because she had a kid. But Duffy seems like she actually has a passion for DJ, surprisingly. If any of y'all have heard Duffy spin, let me know if she's legit or not. Next scene, we're with Malaysia and Zell Swag. That crocodile-looking sissy. Oh my God. Is this just some type of love and hip-hop invasion? I do not like what either of them are wearing. They're wearing expensive monogrammed attire, but they're making it look cheap. Malaysia says her and Zell have been friends for like 5 to 6 years. He also knows Duffy, and they're also mutual friends with Brandy. Malaysia's talking to him about her fight with Brandy. Malaysia... I mean, I get you can say I was a different person 3 years ago, but don't say we were young. This was 3 years ago. But can we really say 3 years when COVID was 2 of them? Like, those 2 COVID years was just one big miserable year. Malaysia seems very hurt in this scene, and then she just breaks down to tears in a wonderful Oscar-winning performance. So next scene, we're with a couple of the ladies at Black China's salon. Or at least I thought I saw Black China's name on the logo. But Brooke walks in a strange outfit, like a waist trainer on top of like a pink jumpsuit. I don't know. But she comes in with the money gun, starts spraying it everywhere. And it's like daylight and there's customers in there too. Who's gonna clean that up? So it's Brooke, Brandy, and Duffy talking right now. The event for this episode must be Brooke's birthday party, and she's going over the guest list, and she lets Brandy know that Malaysia is invited. Cue dramatic music. So Brandy is fine with Malaysia coming. She's going to be cordial. Duffy is telling the ladies about her situation at home. I'm a little bored, y'all. Like, we are halfway through. We're at the 30-minute mark. I'm bored. Like, the main drama is still, ooh, can Brandy and Malaysia be in the same place? Where is the other drama? So next scene with Angel Brinks at her place of business. She reminds us that she's a designer. She's dressed a lot of A-list people, from Doja Cat, Mary J. Blige, Cardi B. That's why I was just like, I want to see this Angel Brinks, like dressing the celebrities, being a bad bitch. But no, like, she's a baby mama beefing with the ain't shit N-word. Her confessional look, that is something. That is quite the corset. So she's talking about her relationship and her work life. Girl, these 10-pound earrings she be wearing in every scene. I know her earlobes must be strong as fuck. That man got her stressed out as she's pregnant. She don't deserve that. I feel bad for her. So next scene we're with Duffy meeting up with British. Oh my God, like she was in the scene at the spa and I didn't even know it. I just thought she was some random woman. Wow. Well, okay. I don't know who this British person is. Again, that wasn't my era of basketball-wise. I watched the Miami one. Oh, are they talking about Brandy and Malaysia? Y'all, they are losing me right now. I do not care. I really don't. But Duffy is saying that she just knows deep down in her heart that Malaysia and Brandy miss each other, so she wants to fix it. Okay, so Duffy then provides some more context in why maybe Malaysia and Brandy are beefing. So Brandy became cool with Duffy when she got on the show, but I guess I forgot that Duffy and Malaysia didn't see eye to eye at one point. So now Brandy and Duffy are super tight, so she's thinking maybe her relationship with Brandy like hurt that. Oh, correction by Duffy, she's known Brandy since they were teenagers. I'm guessing that was the first time Malaysia met Duffy on the show. Next scene is the day of Brooke's birthday dinner. We see all the cast there. We also see some of the friends of those twin-looking girls that were introduced in the last season. I'm guessing they thought they were going to be on this current season, but they have not had Nan's speaking role. But we just see them everywhere where the cast is. So her birthday is a beautiful setup. Everyone's seated at dinner. She looks around. She says, well, not everyone is here. And it looks like Malaysia is the only one that's absent. So all the women are thinking the reason why Malaysia didn't come was because Brandy is there. Brandy thinks maybe Malaysia will make it to the after party. I'm guessing she's low-key kind of defending her, but Duffy makes a joke. That's right, girl, defend your best friend. That's my best friend. Like, everyone's laughing at her, but Brandy is not amused. And she wants Duffy, her friend, to stop calling Malaysia her best friend. So Angel gets a call on her phone. It's that awful man she chose to be impregnated by. It sounds like he's in distress or mad at her, and she says she has to leave. As she excuses herself, we see the other ladies just concerned for her. Like, damn, she left before they even started serving food. So at this very entertaining dinner, we see Jackie trying oysters. Duffy makes another best friend joke at Brandy, and Brandy's had enough. She gets up and goes over to Duffy saying, can we chat? She says in her confessional that she needs to check Duffy right now. So we see Brandy takes Duffy to the side. She tells her, you need to stop with the best friend jokes. And Duffy says, well, you need to stop defending her then. Brandy says, well, I always defended her when we were friends. Duffy tells her that she misses her and doesn't want to admit it. And Brandy says that couldn't be further from the truth. They go back and forth a bit, but Duffy apologizes. They hug it out. And then we see Brandy in her confessional acknowledging that Duffy was right, saying that I've been defending Malaysia a lot and I need to stop. 2 episodes about Brandy versus Malaysia. Y'all, again, I'm gonna try, but you know, y'all watch my reviews, so y'all don't have to watch the episodes, so I feel like I'm doing my due diligence. So I'm gonna hold on to this trash. So next scene, we're with Jackie at her place. I swear to God, if I see that Versace robe one more time in my life, one more, like, was there like a big Versace robe sale? Everybody has that robe. Everybody. More people have those robes than Nike slides. So Jackie has Malaysia on her mind because I guess she didn't show up to Brooke's party, so she decides to FaceTime her. So we hear from Malaysia that she's actually in Atlanta right now. Now, at first I thought, is she leaving the show? But I was like, no, Malaysia is broke. She's not going to do that. So she's actually in Atlanta to get her kids to come up to LA with her. Producers must have gave her an ultimatum or something. But I'm glad that she's not quitting and she's actually bringing her family to LA and just moving there. So it looks like she was flying to LA 3 to 4 days out the week. Oh, was she a weekend mom? A weekend mom. Shout out to Alexander. Watch that Pop Roast episode. But yeah, it seems like she wanted the kids with her full time. So it looks like she's moving to LA. Or she's just going to be in LA temporarily with her kids until they stop filming. So next scene we're with Duffy at her residence, and it looks like she's still beefing with her husband over him wanting her to quit DJing. It really seems like he doesn't respect what she does and just see her DJing as a hobby. Side note, their baby is very cute. She's looking directly into the camera. We get some more background on her DJ career, and she's been working for French Montana for 4 years. French Montana, I'm very intrigued by his music career. Like, he's not that great of a rapper. He's like really mid-tier, but he's around a lot of A-list people. I don't know, I'm just really surprised he's still famous. You could put in Google, like, how is French Montana famous? Like, he's had one really big song, I think it was Unforgettable. And that was it. Apparently he's selling singles or must be good at investing, something. Maybe the Gen Z kids are keeping him relevant. I don't get it. If somebody can explain his career to me, let me know. Because I can only name maybe 2 French Montana songs at gunpoint. So she calls French on FaceTime and she's talking to him about her career and how she's thinking about like quitting DJing. And he says the reason why he hired her is because he saw her passion. And he also thinks that she's not at her peak yet. He wants her to continue doing it. But if she quit, then there's no coming back. And I'm thinking he meant to work for him. She looks a little taken aback by that answer, and now it seems like she has a choice to make. But then he says he understands her predicament and will support her either way. You just can't work for me after this. So next scene, oh God, there's more? Okay, we got 3 minutes left. Next scene, we're at Angel's residence and Duffy is coming over to visit. This is a real Duffy heavy episode. She's been in at least 60% of the scene. She's had more screen time than Jackie, Malaysia, and Brandy combined. Here go Angel with these 10-pound earrings again. I mean, they're pretty, they just look heavy as hell. So they're having a conversation. Duffy is telling her about her issue with her man wanting her to quit DJing. And then Angel says that her relationship with Rock is not going well. They got into an argument and now they're taking a break. I'm still puzzled at how she let this man infiltrate her life. Like, shout out to Erica De Niro. Did she not see the Yelp reviews at all? Did she think this N-word was going to treat her different than the black women he embarrassed? And doesn't she have other kids? Where are they? Are they on the show? And that is where the episode ends, with Angel Branch just looking disappointed. This was a terrible episode, y'all. I found myself looking at my phone a lot. I was wondering what I wanted to eat later today. I was thinking about my errands. They need some more storylines. We need some more beef. Like, Malaysia versus Brandy, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Duffy's storyline with her man wanting her to quit DJing, and then Angel Brink's relationship drama, just, it's not enough. It's not enough to carry this show. It is an hour long. I need to be entertained. In the preview for next week, we have Brandy versus Malaysia, and hands are in people's faces. Now, I know they're not going to scrap. I actually think the two of them are pulling a Ralph and Drew right now and just on here for the check and acting. But anyway, y'all, that was my review for this terrible episode of Hoop Dreams and Heifers. Please let me know what you thought about it in the comments. With that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you for the next episode. Bye.